Hey everyone, welcome to Yoga with Belle. My name is Belle. Today I have a yoga to calm down flow. So this is great for at the end of the night or any type during the day when you just want to calm down, really just relax and, get back into center. So get into something that makes you feel extra comfy today and let's get to it. Okay, so let's come into cross-legged. I also brought my yoga blanket, so if you want to bring a little prop. Also, if you want to sit on the couch or on a chair, that's also available. First, what we're going to be doing is to sit, ground our butt, and sit up nice and tall with the lengthening of the spine and the neck. We're first going to start off with a deer seal. So alternate nostril breathing. So what we're going to start off is you could do the hang loose sign, so your thumb and your pinky, or you can switch and you can use your ring finger or your middle finger. So you have options, but one of the nostrils we're going to be using with the thumb. So when you're ready, we're going to be breathing through the nose, so close your mouth, inhale in through the nose, exhale through the nose. Okay, let's seal, whichever hand you're using, let's seal one nostril. So you can start off with the right, seal the right nostril, and when you're ready, we'll inhale through the left nostril. Exhale. I'm sorry, let's start over. Okay, so when you're ready, let's inhale both nostrils together, close the mouth, inhale in. Exhale through the nose. Have that hang loose sign, and we're gonna close one of the nostrils, inhale in with that. So if you start off with your right nostril being closed, you'll inhale with your left nostril. Breathe in full capacity, hold it, switch, closing the left nostril and releasing through the right. Inhale in through the right nostril. Hold, switch, exhale. Inhale in. Hold, switch, release. Inhale in. Hold, switch, release. And you can just keep doing this at the rhythm of your own breath. Holding at the top and switching nostrils. Let's do about 3 to 5 more. And then next time you hold, you can release the hands, exhale through both of the nostrils, and release. Let it go. Come back to your natural rhythm of your breath. When you're ready, let's inhale in, fingertips up and overhead. Go as lengthening as far as you can. Exhale is going to twist you over to the right side. Slight side twist. We're not pushing, just a slight twist to the side. Inhale in, fingertips up and overhead, coming back to center. Exhale, twist to the left side. Next time you inhale, let's bring the fingertips up and overhead to center. Exhale, we're going to slowly start to shift our hands in front of us. Keep shifting the hands until you can come all the way down. And if you can't go all the way down, that's fine. You can grab a prop to bring the floor to meet you, the ground to meet you. But you're gonna slowly calm down. And if you can release the head, go for it. I would recommend you flexing the feet so that you protect the knees while you're down here. And here you can just do nice breaths in and out. And you're gonna really feel it in the back body, feeling the ribs expanding and contracting. You might feel the breath go to the lower back as well. Okay, when you're ready, let's inhale in. Exhale, we're gonna slowly start to crawl back up, coming back up straight and spine nice and long. When you're ready, we are gonna start to shift forward, coming into all fours or tabletop. Okay, here we have the wrists right underneath the shoulders, the knees right underneath the hips. Hands are hip width apart, and so are the knees hip width apart. Or well, the hands really are shoulder width. Okay, hands super wide. When you're ready, you can drop the belly, inhale in cow. Exhale, rounding the back body, coming into cat. Inhaling, long belly. Exhaling, cat. Let's come back to center. We're gonna release the elbows where the palms were. Hands are glued to the mat. Forearms are parallel to each other. When you're ready, we're gonna slowly start to crawl the knees back further and further until you can slowly start to release the chest to the mat and the forehead to the mat. Here is also a great option to have a block or some type of prop, like a book or something, to bring the ground to meet your head, so that if it's a little bit more difficult to release down. And you want to make sure the hands or the forearms don't move in or out, so they stay where they are while we're in this pose. So again, here, just keep breathing. Relaxing the mind. And sorry, inhale in. Exhale, start to shift forward, coming onto our bellies, coming into Sphinx. So the elbows and the forearms are still where they were when we were in extended puppy, but now we're just down on our belly into Sphinx, tops of the feet glued to the mat, pressing into the elbows to push the shoulders away from the ears, taking awareness of the neck, trying to have it nice and long because it's an extension of the spine. Inhale in. Exhale, we're going to slowly start to release, bringing one hand in front of you and the other one on top, stacking, and you're going to slowly release the forehead on top of your hands. When you breathe here, you're really going to feel your belly expanding on the mat. Okay, you can slowly release. You can bring the hands right underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, inhale in. Exhale, come to all fours. Once you get to all fours, inhale in again. Exhale, you're going to slowly start to peel up to downward facing dog. So here you can just take a moment to pedal out the feet, one foot and then the other, pressing into the hands and every knuckle to get the weight away from the wrist, and also pressing into the mat so that we can lengthen the spine. This is great for spine health, back health, especially since we're always sitting on our back, so we never really get to stretch it out. So this is one of the amazing poses that you can really help do some preventative care. Okay, your exhale is going to slowly release your knees back to the mat. You're going to bring the knees together, feet together, and you're going to come and sit on your heels. Nice. Okay, so we're sitting on our heels and just lengthening the spine, just taking a moment here. This is also great for circulation. Let's take a nice belly breath in. Exhale, you're going to start to fold forward, upper body folding over the thighs, slowly coming down, and then you're going to eventually release the head to the mat, coming into child's pose. And this is too much for your knees. You can always open the knees as wide as the yoga mat, feet touching, coming into an extended child's pose, and you can have the hands over the head, stretching out. Or you can come into a cross-legged seat. If child's pose or extended child's was too much for the knees. This is a great neutralizing pose for the spine. And just don't forget to breathe. Okay, your exhale is going to slowly bring you back up. Instead of coming all the way up to all fours, we're going to swing legs to one side and come to sit on our booties. And you're going to come and lay down onto your back. Get there however you would like, yogi's choice. And then once you get all the way to your back to the mat, you can bring the heels into the butt as close as they can get. Feet are hip width apart. We're going to bring the hands to either side of us, glue them to the mat. Our hands and our feet are going to anchor us. We're coming into bridge, so we're going to start to press into the hands and the feet. And when you're ready, you can slowly start to bring the tailbone up to the sky, turning on the glutes. And just take awareness of the knees as well. You don't want to move your head when you're in this pose, so don't turn to look at me. So if you need to check and see what I'm doing, come out of the pose first. Keep your neck nice and neutral, looking up to the sky. But you just want to take awareness of the knees. You want to make sure that they're not coming, too far in, too far out. Just knees above the ankles. And you can either stay here or you can start to intertwine the hands behind or underneath your body, and that's going to give you a little bit more of a deeper stretch. Breathing, you're going to really, maybe if you could see your belly, you're going to start to see it expanding when you're breathing. So deep breaths in and out. Take another moment here, inhale in. Exhale, you're going to slowly start to release the back on the mat. And when you're ready, let's hug the knees into the chest. You can stay in stillness. You can rock side to side. And when you're ready, if you were rocking, come back to center. Bring the palms to the knees. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly just kind of push the knees over and release and let the feet come onto the mat. Okay, and you're going to start to heel toe the feet as wide as the mat, and then you're going to bring the knees to touch. Okay, so here you might raise the chest so that you can bring the shoulder blades down and away, down the back body. You can bring one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart, or both hands on the belly. Or another option is what you could do. Actually, there's two more options. You can either bring a block or some type of heavy object on the belly, not too heavy obviously, but you're gonna really feel the belly expanding and contracting. Or the other option is to bring the hands to the rib cage, and here you'll feel the lungs expanding as well. That's the main motive, is to really feel the belly expanding, contracting. The knees are touching, so you shouldn't have to hold anything. You should be able to completely relax, and no sense of, holding anything. Relaxing the forehead and the jaw. Anything that was clenched, you can go ahead and relax now. And this is going to be our final pose. We are going to finish with some breathing exercises. So really focusing on the breath. Inhale in all together through the nose. Exhale through the nose. And you're just going to keep doing that. You're really going to try and expand the belly as much as you can, really getting into the diaphragm of the lungs. Relaxing the belly too if you're holding it, so that you could feel it lifting. And if you're wondering if you're doing it right, you are. You're doing it right. Don't worry. Here we're just breathing, relaxing the mind, and any thoughts that might be coming our way. Looking at them as if they're a cloud. Seeing it and let it drift away, giving it no extra attention. And you can either have your eyes slightly gazing ahead, or you can close your eyes if that's comfortable. If you feel your mind distracting you, focus on your breath. You can close your eyes and think of your breath, and think of what it looks like in the lungs as it expands and all the oxygen coming into the body. And as you release all the oxygen leaving and the carbon dioxide, and all that water in your lungs are coming out, breathing in healthy air. Just take another moment. And that is about it. Thank you so much for joining me today and joining me on this calming yoga practice flow. If you would like, you can extend the feet, release the hands, palms up to the sky or palms on the mat. Come here into meditation a little bit longer. Or if you have to go, you can rock and roll up, or you can turn to one side, come into a fetal position, and come up to cross-legged. Thank you so much. I appreciate and love you all. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Let's bring the hands together at the heart. Inhale in one more time, all together. Exhale, bow the head, and you might whisper, Namaste.